Started. Hey guys, yet again, Dark Visor here with my friends Sonic and Sonic. We're here today, and my little shadow cap. Honestly, I'm going to take this off because it doesn't really. I like it, I'll probably wear it in the winter, but honestly, I don't like wearing it, all the time. I say that while I still wear it, but today we got a big package. We already know what this is going to be. This is the Sonic Mania Collector's Edition. It took me a little longer than everybody else to get theirs. I lost my pocket knife for the 5th time this week. So I had to use a kitchen knife, one of my knives. And yeah. So everybody has pretty much seen the whole game. They've seen the ending. They've seen the unboxings. So I'm a little late to the game, because I don't get early leaked copies and stuff like that, So, I'm playing catch up. Hopefully one day I can get stuff, because I was surprised, a lot of guys, certain YouTube channels got the game early for review copies, and I was like, man, I'd love a review copy because I love Sonic. Half the guys that got review copies bash Sonic every other week. They can, and yet they get one game that they praise, and it's like, oh yeah, get an early copy, but any other time they bash Sonic. But regardless, we're gonna do this unboxing. It is too hot to wear this right now. Put my air conditioner on, and it's taking this because I don't like to leave it running while I'm at work because that just raises your bills when you live by yourself. And so I have it on right now, and it's cooling my place down because it's hot outside, And it's not like it's hot, like in the like a hot day. It's just humid, hot, It's because it's been raining, and it has that kind of thickness in the air where it's just kind of, But I didn't expect the box to be this big, honestly, but God, it is. So we're gonna set that down there. I'm gonna grab this right here, and we're gonna compare it in a second here. You'll see what it is in a second. I'm just gonna get this ready. But what it is the original Sonic the Hedgehog box, not for resale version, and it still has like the original brochure in here to buy certain stuff from Sega. Sadly, the phone number doesn't work anymore, but after 20 something years, of course it probably wouldn't work. So Sonic Boom is going to be watching that, and regular Sonic is going to be just laying here. So first off, we got this big bad boy. Look at that. That is awesome. I'm pumped for this. So as you can see, very great homage to the original game. Even the back is homage to it. Sorta. A little different. Than this one, but it's still pretty sweet. I wish they did the number of players like the original game, where it was like, that's how they used to do games back in the day, if it was 1 or 2 players. But it's not a gripe, it's just a preference, And I'm looking forward to this, All the old Sonic call-outs and stuff, top, bottom, Some people, one thing I really hate about the Sonic fan base, or some fans, are that some fans, they say this is the first true great Sonic game since whenever, Everybody can have a different opinion, Yet true, I'll say some games suck and somebody may like it, But there's no reason to sit there and bash the entire, I don't see how you can call yourself a fan and you sit there and make fun of Sonic. Literally, you make fun of Sonic for years on end, in one good game, and you act like you've been a fan forever, and you say, man, this is the first great Sonic game, like it's a true fans game. It's like, no, if you're a true fan of something, even through the bad, you're gonna be a fan of it, you know. I might not have liked Sonic Boom. I might not have liked '06. I mean, I like '06, but I didn't like the way it turned out. It was a mess, you know. But that didn't stop me from being a fan of Sonic. I still like Sonic. I was still thankful Sega kept the franchise around as I grew up, you know. Like I said, it's been 26 years of the series. I'm glad they stuck around. Some people act like, you know, they're high and mighty in that, oh, it's only been a few games, you know, and anything not 2D is horrible. I'm like, no, you just have nostalgia glasses shoved up your butt. You know, that's what you guys are. You're not real fans. You're fans, but you're nostalgia fans that have 90s nostalgia glasses rammed up your butt, and you can't see past that. You know, I love the 90s. You know, I'll argue that the TV shows back then were better. You know, but I'm not going to sit there and like just bash anything else. You know, so we open the box up. I can see my code is loose. So I'm going to remove it first because I don't want somebody trying to download it. So I'm not going to show the code. It's literally just a piece of paper. You know, I'm pretty sure you can't see through that. That's just it. It has the code on the back of it for the game. You know, this is the inside the box, which I'm sure, ow, that hurt. You guys have seen already. That's the inside of the box. I can't see what the camera's showing. So, and this is the outside the box too, in case you want to see it. You know, it's the same thing pretty much. You know, so. All right, let's get this open. First off, we have the Sonic statue, and it is beautiful. Much lighter than the actual Sega. I was kind of hoping it was literally a real Sega, but it's actually much lighter than a regular Sega Genesis. This is actually one of the original versions of the Sega Genesis. There's multiple versions, you know. Later versions remove the mic controls right here. I have both units of this. The original mic was my first one. It doesn't look like you can move the mic. I don't want to break it. Oh, you can. Yeah, you can move it. It's just very stiff, and I don't want to break it, so I'm not going to play with it much. The on-off switch, a little stiff. Like I said, I don't want to break the thing. Well, that's not good. There we go. So the on-off switch is a little stiff. I'm scared I'll break it, so I'm not going to mess with it too much. Then you got the on-off switch. You got the two controller ports, which they're all filled in. Like the mic is just a sticker. The reset button is just hard, you know. It's not a real Sega, literally. It's literally just a prop. And it's decent weight, you know. Sonic feels pretty strong. I still wouldn't recommend dropping this because it literally feels like most things I buy and I say over and over again, if you drop it on the hard floor, it feels like it would break. This is very very hollow. So I'm scared if on the carpet now, I'm sure it'd be okay. But on the hard floor of my kitchen, I think it'd break. But it looks beautiful. And this is gonna go over here with my Resident Evil 7 house and my other Sonic the Hedgehog figures like the Pop figure, Cortana, all them. So we go on in here. Oh boy. And we get a metal collectible card. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. Nothing special about it, honestly. It's just a metal card. You know, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, looking all cool and stuff on here. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. So I'm gonna keep this out because I'm actually gonna stick this in my wallet, more than likely. I don't know where I'm gonna put that yet. And then last thing in here we have, they stick these things in here so far. You have to pretty much just pop it out. Is the Sonic Mania Sega Genesis game, you know? it looks like the same size as, let's see, because they said it's the same size, so we're going to see right now if it is. Yeah, it fits in the Sonic box. So there you have it, the original Sonic the Hedgehog, not for resale, and the new Sonic Mania. Only thing is, Sonic Mania doesn't actually work in the code in here. I'm having a hard time explaining that. But on the inside, you have the gold ring right here, and it actually has weight to it. Okay, I'm surprised by that. This is nice. So it actually has weight to it. I'm not sure if you want to marry somebody with this. I mean, you could. It'd be neat. But it has some weight to it. It's nice. I was hoping this was real, because you could like have a secret or something on here to play the game, but on the Genesis unit, but it's not. So can't do that. That's pretty much all that's in the box. I have some of those little gel beads to keep it fresh. That's it. Sonic says he likes it. He gives it like a little thumbs. Where's your thumb at? He gives it a mini thumbs up. He likes the collector's edition. He's like, you like it? He's like, you like it? See, he likes it. Then I asked 20th anniversary Sonic, does he like it? And I can't tell where his thumbs are really well, but give it a thumbs up, buddy. And you like it? He's like, yeah. And he moved that and go, yeah. He likes it. So we got two Sonics that like it. You know, the statues, I don't feel like moving those. But that's pretty much everything that came in the, God dang, this thing is heavy. It's everything that came in the collector's edition. Oh wow. This is everything in the collector's edition box. I'm sorry. I keep falling over with this thing. I'm looking forward to the game. Like I said, I'm a little sad because, you know, I miss the days where you play the game and you enjoyed it, you know, until you beat it, you know. But for this new game, it's like everybody's rushing to beat it. You know, I get it. I get that it's cool to be the first person to say I beat everything in the game. But just take your time and enjoy the game. I know you can replay it, but the first time is usually the best time to enjoy it, you know. But there's a lot of people, like I said, just rushing through it and like posting pictures like, look, I beat the game. Well, good for you, you know, but enjoy it. Even when I beat Shantae and posted it, you know, it was me playing through it, enjoying it. I wasn't trying to rush. That was just how I play games. I was just enjoying it, you know. And if somebody beats it 100% and enjoys it, good. But some people are just rushing to get that, you know, praise to the first. But that's it for the collector's edition. I'm working on a big video project. It's not like a big fancy project. It's just I'm putting more work into it than usual. What I'm gonna do is I'm working on a video, and it's gonna use several clips from all Sonic games I can get. It's gonna have me looking through some old Sonic books, guidebooks, and pretty much discussing. Because I asked on Sonic Stadium, people who were born with the classic games compared to people who were born with the modern games. Like I asked fans what year they were born, trying to gauge if there's a certain age where people like the modern games more or the classics. And to my surprise, there were people who were born, you know, in 92, 91 that liked the 3D games more than the 2D games. And that surprised me. You know, even with Mania out, they still like the modern games more. So I'm going to do a video trying to go through and just kind of discussing it, because there are a lot of fans that just annoy me to no end, you know, that pretend that they're these huge Sonic fans. They act like they're huge Sonic fans, but yet you say, I mean, you can criticize a game. I will criticize Sonic 06, okay? I like it, but I would come out and say it was buggy, it was glitchy, it was a piece of crap. But I still enjoyed it, you know. But there are some people who, like I said, will bash Sonic non-stop. And when he releases one good game, they're like, oh God, this is the perfect Sonic game. This is what true fans should like. And I've seen comments on YouTube of other fans bashing younger fans and even some older fans that like the modern games, saying, well, you're just stupid if you like the modern games and think classics are bad, you know. It shouldn't be that way. You should enjoy whatever you like, you know. If you like Sonic Boom, if you like Sonic, you know, the 3D games, good. You know, don't sit there and act like a douchebag and be like, oh, the 2D was the master generation or the master game. If that is true, we still be playing the Sega Genesis right now. You know, games evolve. You know, that's how they do. You know, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. You know, you take that risk. You know, some companies, they just don't know how to do it that well. You know, Sonic Mania was good. Have that team give their voice and input on Sonic Forces. Let them help some, you know, with the story and, you know, stuff like that. But that's pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna be working on that video some tonight, tomorrow, and hopefully, I'm hoping to have it up by late Friday if I can. Like I said, it's gonna be a ton of clips. It's gonna be probably my longest video I've had to date in this format, the pixel effect format. So I'll get that up as soon as I can. And last little bit of what the heck's on my pants? Oh, that's the box. Last little bit, I want to do another contest. Now, if you guys remember, a while back I did a shantae contest. Nobody entered it, you know. I was giving away I was literally giving away like 3 copies of shantae with the soundtrack. Nobody entered the contest. It was through Amazon. You know, shipping would have been paid for. The game was paid for. All you had to do was enter. Nobody entered the contest, and they eventually ended it. And I just said take the games back because nobody wanted them. So I'm going to try it again. Now, in my defense and to my fault, I had the limits of winning a little too high. Like, it was like 1 out of 2,000. It was pretty much you had a 1 in 2,000 chance to win. So it was a little unfair because I know that many people may not have entered. So I'm thinking of doing another contest. I'm looking at probably lowering the limits to 1 out of 500, you know. And I'm trying to decide what I want to do. It's either going to be, I'm going to give away a few copies of Sonic Mania, you know, out my own pocket. So I can't do like 20 because I'm not making or even 10, I doubt. So I'm not making money from YouTube, really. You know, I do this for fun. Like, honestly, YouTube, I made 35 cents probably. Okay, I made about $5 total in all my YouTube time. But I don't make a lot on YouTube. I'm not like some famous guy that screams in his videos all day, you know. Because I don't do that. I don't like screaming for no reason. Like, oh God, it's Sonic. Oh, la, la. You know, oh God, look, it's a gold ring in Sonic. No, duh. That's always been in Sonic games. I can't fake emotions. I can't fake sitting there a stream like, oh guys, there's a gold ring. Can you guys believe this? Well, holy shit, it's a special stage. I'm not that crazy, you know, but I mean, I can be if you give me the right drinks or something. But anyway, I'm trying to decide if I want to do a Sonic contest and give away a few digital codes of Sonic. It can be, I'll probably do like a PS4, Xbox, Switch, and PC code giveaway. Like, just give a code for each system. Or I can wait and do a contest with Shantae when the Pirate's Curse comes out and give a few copies away of her DLC code for the same systems. Or I could do both. You know, it depends on what people say. If nobody says anything, I'm just gonna come out and say I'm just gonna do one or the other. I'm gonna flip a coin tonight. Whatever I get is what I give away. But that's it for now, guys. I'll see you guys. I gotta work on that video. I want